Good afternoon. Right, today's project. I'm going to make a placeboard for Merlin. Being a longer backed breed, when we're working on rally obedience in particular, but general just sort of training, he has a tendency when he sits to throw his hip off one way or the other. Let me see if he'll demonstrate for you. Merlin, sit. Can you see how he's thrown off to the one side? And then if I straighten him up, sit. Yeah, still throws off to one side. That, sit. Good. So there's a straight one to praise. Let's do one more. Merlin, sit. And again, he's thrown off hip to one side. And this is what I want to work on, because that's going to get into bad practices. Down. Good boy. Down. Can you see how wonky he is? And sit. Good boy. Straighten him. Yes. Okay. But the trouble is, if I work too much on that just in front of me like I've just done, he gets impatient. He goes, I've done it. I've given you a sit. What do you want? And gets fed up. And I don't blame him, really. So this we're making here, we'll have him channelled in the middle. And the bars up either side just encourage him to sit or lie down straight. So I've got a piece of wood that I picked up yesterday. It's a little bit larger than I'd like, in all honesty, but it was an offcut, and for the sake of it I'm not going to try sawing it by hand and make it wonky. I've got a carpet tile that was nicely on sale in Homebase, which is closing down, and 4 pieces of 2x2 wood. No, 4x4 wood. I've never been very good with wood. And the idea is I'm going to paint up. Yeah, okay, so someone is demonstrating exactly what it's for. She knows the job. Good gal. Down. Good. Well done. So you can see roughly once those are in place how that will put your dog straight. Good gal. Off you get, darling. So as I was saying, I'm going to paint up the wood first, make it a bit more resilient, and then we'll glue the carpet tile on and then drill the wood into place. Right guys, let's go. Right, I've popped the dogs inside because they're really not going to be particularly helpful. I've gone for a very sort of resilient outdoor wood paint, so it's quick drying, because I do want to get it done this afternoon, as we can't guarantee the weather at the moment and I don't have space inside. So that's first layer done. 2 sides of each of the square blocks. I'll give it 10-20 minutes and then turn them all over and do the next bit. Okay, they've had 2 layers of paint. Painted certainly well enough, and that's that little tin used. So they'll go inside in the garage. We'll carry on in the morning. Okay, all dry. Certainly not perfect, but I'm going to get a bit of super glue on that mat, get that stuck on, and then we'll get the rest done. Time to measure up a dog. Merlin, come. Good boy. Down. Merlin, come. Come. Down. Good. Right, so he's really well demonstrating just how wonky he can be. But where I've got the front of those will be about right. Good boy. Okay. Good lad. So I'm going to move this slightly to one side, drill a hole down, repeat that for all 4. And then I'll actually be putting the screws through from the other side. Okay, we're not looking at the neatest job here. My screwdriver, Merlin, not yet, isn't powerful enough. So I've resorted to nails, which has worked absolutely fine. Merlin, off. Off. Too keen. Off. Good. So let's just flip this over. So that is the first 2 battens on. You can see I've gone slightly skew with, but it won't matter so much with a little one. Now my issue is, have I got enough long nails to get the top one through? Or do I look at super glue? We'll go and have a look. Right, the long nails I've got are far too long. These ones that I have been using should be absolutely fine. I'm going to go the opposite to how I know their position below, so I'm going to start with one right in the middle and then one to either side of that. There we go. That's the last screw in. Now, if you had a more powerful electric screwdriver, or not as strong wood, I would use the electric screwdriver. You've got less chance of splitting the wood. But I'm far more confident with hammer and nails. It's what I've used for most of my career, around doing a lot of fencing, etc. So everyone's a bit different. I think we'll have a little look at this and see whether it suits you, little man. Okay, let's just remind ourselves why I've done this. Merlin, come. Good boy. And sit. Good boy. Can you see when he sits? Good lad. He sits wonky. Now, I could just keep going with him in front of me, and it works. I only praise him when he sits correctly. But the difficulty is, he's then going, well, I've sat. And after about 5 or 6 times of that, he just gets fed up, which is understandable. So I'm hoping that this will help him sit more correctly. So come in front, sit. Good boy. Wait. So is this the prettiest thing in the world? No. Have I done it the best? No. Will it do the job? Let's see. Merlin, come. And sit. So can you see he's sat with his hip out there. And there we go. That's it. That's done its job. Good boy. So he went, actually, that's uncomfortable. I'm going to straighten myself up. And that's exactly what I want him doing. I want this to become a tool that teaches him how we want him to sit and preserves his lovely long back for many years to come. So there you go, guys. Building a funnel to teach your dog to sit correctly or down. Merlin, down. Good. Again, let's see. He's against that side. How long will it be before he goes, that's not particularly comfortable? And I'm going to straighten myself up. He might not do it. We'll see. Back. Down. Yes. Down. Down. Oh dear. Down. Good. Good. There we go. That is nice and straight. And that's exactly where we're wanting him. So, Merlin, sit. Is that wonky? And he straightened himself. So there you go, guys. It is just a tool. Come forward. Sit. Let's see if it's a good boy. But that's why the sides have to be high enough. But it is actually a bit uncomfortable for him to sit wonky. And he will naturally straighten himself up. There we go. So there we go, guys. Hopefully that's an idea for you. And we will have a practice session this evening. Good boy, Merlin. Take care, everyone. We'll see you all soon. In front. Sit. Good. Well done, you. Good boy. That is lovely. Good boy. Well done, Merlin. Nice job. Nice job. In front. Look at how beautifully straight that is. Good boy. Good boy. So I haven't actually asked for down, but I'm going to take that because it's lovely. Good boy. Okay, Merlin, bed. Let's try for a sit. In front. Sit. Oh, look, good boy. Look at how much straighter that is already. So that's just, we've been playing for a couple of minutes. You can hear this board's going to be better on the rug, so I'll move the rug over. Good boy. But what we want this to be is to become muscle memory. So this is just going to become the way he sits. So I'm really pleased with that. Good boy. So there you go. That's just an idea of something to do to help your dog learn to sit and down straighter. Good boy. Nice. Can be used for sort of position next to you, which I'll be doing the same thing. And for the stand, again, just a nice place for it to be. Hup. Yes. And this will also be nice for starting a backup. So there we go, just some ideas, guys. Hopefully that will help. Take care, and we'll see you all soon.